been a long time since I rock and rolled, but a lot of things happening for me, and I think that I should at least report on that and do a collective reading here, especially with the 22222 portal, and kind of missing the boat on that, but I think for a good reason. I had a lot of epiphanies, realizations, whatever you want to call it, awakenings. But I've been following the guidance of my spirit guides, and I got cold chills all over my body right now. But I'm also very excited to show you something. I've been working on a deck. If you've been following me, I've been working on the major arcana, specifically for the purpose of learning tarot a little bit better. And if I'm able to create, the major arcana and go through that process and understand and to create my own version, then I would be able to have not only a deck that I can connect with very well, but also a broad understanding as well. Hopefully this helps you as well. I'm going to be using these cards, but this here is the Fool card right there, and then I have the Magician card right here, and then I have the Highest Priestess card here, and then I have the Empress, possibly the same girl there. Yeah, it is, but yes, there you go. And then the Emperor, that dirty scoundrel. But we have the Hierophant, and then we have the Lovers. Interesting, it's in a cemetery, right? Past life connections there. The Chariot, the white and black horse here is actually a zebra combined as one, right? Then we have Strength. Takes a lot of strength to be able to look at yourself in the mirror, to use that self-analysis. But then we have the Hermit. Yeah, the lantern's lit, and so he's looking at that cave as if it were a monster. So, sometimes we don't always need to go into hermit. Hermit can also be stagnation. That's kind of what it feels like I've been suffering from, a little stagnation. But here we have the Wheel of Fates. This is like the four-leaf clover, but it's all the placements of the zodiac around on a wheel here. The four being noted there, the fixed signs. But yeah, Justice. Kind of reminds you of the Judgment card in normal tarot, but here we have the Hangman. You can see the rope is snapping here, another card of stagnation here. The Enlightenment's come and gone here, but now the Enlightenment showing up at the rope, snapping it, or the birds are trying to get him out of the tree. It's been there too long. Death. Transformative card here. And then Temperance. Cupid's arrows, being patient with the process, right? Hitting both of these counterparts here, right in the heart. So very revealing card there. Got the Devil card, Devil Man. That 3D imagery there of him screaming at the girl there, kind of leaving her colorless or clothless. And we got the Tower, as viewed as a church here, up in smoke. You see that guy down here with the cat, or he's setting fire. I don't know, one of the two. But then we have the Star. That Star of David, the feminine and masculine energies combining, and then opening up that heart space in the center. Make a wish on a star. Then you got the Full Moon. This is the unknown, the fox and the hound. that old classic Disney movie. But early on, very good friends, and then towards the end had to hunt each other. If I remember right, they still became friends, or at least let each other go. But here's the sun on the beach there. Castle being built right there in the sand. But yeah, pretty cool. And then the judgment card. This is letting those fairies do the work for you, and as far as judgment's concerned, or allowing yourself to be creative and to have the liberty of creating whatever it is that you desire. And then the world, staying in your lane, bowling strikes, turkeys, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's what I've been working on, and finally got the major arcana, so that's kind of yay. Pretty fun. But yeah, I'm going to use those cards, but I'm also going to do a collective reading to see if we can get some questions hammered down for the collective, especially after the portal that we just had, and moving into the third month. Holy crap, the third month of the year. It's crazy. Time flies. So there's a lot of work to do. I know that this is a big year for me, but what is in store for the collective here? Let's get an oracle card here, Spirit. Let's see what the energies are surrounding the collective, the objective collective. What is the objective? Here we have, wow, I did a little pre-reading, but we have the portal. Yeah, so a lot of this golden energy, this golden opportunity, this #1 card. It's the new beginning, you know, and it says infinite mind, awakening, and consciousness. So yeah, I believe that when we tap into our creativity, that's a great way to open and broaden your horizons as far as your consciousness is concerned, and how you view the world. And your way of creating that is manifestation. So this awakening and this infinite mind is allowing the consciousness to really take over and understand positive and negative and light and dark, those kind of energies, so that you can decipher what it is that you're going to manifest. And you can look back in the past, and you can kind of see what the things that were manifested in the negative light, and you can kind of make those corrections. You know, it's kind of like that time travel thing. You know, you go back and you kind of see where you could have made things better for yourself, so that you don't make the same mistakes again moving forward. And it's a great way to manifest too, because you got that heightened sense of awareness, and you can be focused on those positive things that you want to bring into your life, and not manifest those negative things, which are lessons really. And so you don't want to redo lessons again unless you really feel like you need them. But let's see, Spirit, what are the energies surrounding the collective at this time? All right, we got a few cards there. We'll take them. And this is adjustment. I see on the clock 8:55, but 2 and 4 is 6. So 6 is absolutely that harmonious number that we have come to learn to love in this 2022 year of 6. But it says looking back and then moving forward. So it's just exactly what I was talking about. Is taking a look in the past and looking at those lessons, seeing those corrections that you can make moving forward. So yeah, looking back, but only looking back to take with you the lessons, so that you're not having to repeat cycles. And we have twin flames, the Bengal tiger in between the two. So it's like this fire energy is what I'm getting there too, is soul partner and eternal connection. The number on the card is 16. 16 is added together as 7, which is a divine connection, just like it says, eternal connection here. So you can see this this ball of light, and then shooting down on that tiger here. It's like the two bodies here share one soul here. That's the connection between the two. They can feel each other. They can sense one another. They can communicate with one another. And then we just got done talking about the bright light here. This is also number 18 on here, but it says, yeah, the bright heart light. So the feeling is in the heart, and it's something that's sensed and felt. But you connect that with this light here. So this is felt in the heart here, between the two. This is the white being purity, and yeah, the pureness of their hearts is still pure here. They may have gone through some really turbulent times with the tiger being there. Maybe it may have even been attacked. But 18 is also added together as 9, so that's the completing of the cycles of having a broken heart. And it says open connections, so it's like reopening that heart, again connecting to this adjustment that's taking place, the adjustment in the current moment right now to heal the heart. Look back at the lessons of what broke your heart, and then avoiding those things or scenarios or situations to come back and haunt you again. I just seen 11:15 on the time, if that has any meaning to you, 11 and 15. But yes, so we have some really strong energies here. Let's get one more, Spirit. Let's get one more. One more. Oop, too many. Let me get up and grab those. All right, sorry about that. But let's get one, Spirit. One more, Spirit. One more card for the collective. All right, it had a flipper, so it flipped over and hit itself in the deck. It might have even done a full revolution, a full 360, right? So that's what we're trying to avoid, is a 360. What we want is like a 180, right? A lot of people say 360, not realizing that they're not really going anywhere. But a 180 is changing direction, but I don't, yeah, it must have done a 360, so it wasn't meant to be seen, I guess. So let's see what else comes out here for the collective. Energy surrounding the collective at this time. Way too many, but we'll take the one that's sitting up. And we have innovation. So there's a lot that wants to be said with all those cards coming out twice in a row. But we have innovation, new creations. Exactly right, right? That creativity taking its art form right now. I mean, especially with the cards that I had just used or showed you. But we're gonna shuffle those cards, and we're gonna see what kind of comes out with this oracle that we have here set up. We have 5 oracle cards. The number on innovation, let me show you the card. It's like that. But yeah, it's that creativity, using your hands to create something here, something special. But the number on the card is 20. This is also the number for judgment. Yeah, and it's that creative energy in which was shown in this card right here. It's having spirit guide helps. They're fairies, you know. It's like living on a prayer, but also using your hands to create, using your feet even to create your own judgment, you know. It's a most opportune time now to do so, and that's then the same number as 20 on that card. So that's very interesting that they're both about you know, creativity here, but using your hands to do so is very symbolic to doing tarot as well, but also creating things with your hands, woodworking, playing musical instruments, writing, you know, some of those things. There's a lot of things that we use our hands to do, to create. Also healing, you know, there's laying on of hands is a healing method as well. But Spirit, let's get 5 of these cards here from the major arcana. We have the Lovers. So yeah, this connection is twin flame, but it's also eternal soul partner, but it's also this portal that's being entered here. This came under the portal card here. You're entering into a portal where you're going to be teaming up with a divine companion. You can see the two birds here. This is divinely guided. This is, you know, protected as well here. It's also, it's like the wheel of destiny here. You can see there, it's this new beginning. So yeah, very cool energy that we see there. Let's see, Spirit, let's get another one here. Let's get another one. All right, so we have the Sun card, and this is falling under the bright heart light. So yes, Sun being a Leo card, and Leo governing the heart, so this would make perfect sense here. You know, you can see the sunset here, but you can see the reflection. So it's like again a twin flame energy again, or whatever you want to call it, soul connection, or you can call it soulmate. You can call it life partner, whatever you want to call it here. But this is a healing energy. The sun's also being awakened to, sun being shown here as well in the Lover's card, but being awakened to the magnitude of the connection and feeling this connection deeply within your soul and within your heart space. You know, it's opening the heart once again from after a traumatic experiences here. Let's see, Spirit, let's get some more cards here. Let's get some more cards here, Spirit, for the objective collective. What are the energies surrounding the objective here? So we have the Empress, and this is falling under twin flame. And that divine guidance here, these black birds, or whatever you want to call them, crows or whatever, flying in the sky, but there's kind of clouds around the head here, and scratching the head, wondering, what is this? And on the beach side here, but there's a lot of magic taking place. There's dolphins, they're for communication. Also the color on the card would be about the third eye and about the throat chakra as well. She's holding her heart here as well, or pointing at herself, me, but yeah, and pulled her shades up so she can see clearly. But it's this color around her is very enlightening to the throat chakra and communication. So the dolphins here also about communication, you know, and it's feeling that in the heart though, feeling that communication in the heart, but maybe having a hard time as of late to connect with the other individual here. But let's get some more, Spirit. Let's see what else we have here. We have the Magician. So yeah, moving mountains, faith to move mountains, the hope to make it across the bridge to the other side. This is in tied to this card here, the Adjustment. So one individual on the other side of the bridge, the guidance of these two birds again being highlighted here, but the moving of mountains, the moving of the other soul companion here, practicing the magic of creation here. The faith to move mountains is what I'm getting here, the arrow of direction. Holding the world in one's hands and being able to manifest, a master manifester here. Dealing with master manifestors here, connected at the heart. And I get the feeling they're not yet together, but let's see, Spirit, let's see what we got here. So many cards dropped. We just want one card out of these, Spirit. One card, please. Wow, so there's a lot of energy that wants to be created between the two. I mean, this is twice now that they've kind of fluffed out of there. Too many once again. Spirit, let's get this last card here for the energy surrounding these two twin flames and the collective energy. Too many once again. We just keep getting two and we ask for one, but we just want one card, Spirit. Two again. But we got the star and the wheel of fates, the star and the wheel of fates there. So that's a healing energy. That's a healing connection, a healing bond here. And then once again, we get too many cards here. One card, Spirit. Two cards again. But we have here, we have the Fool taking that leap of faith, the Tower. You know, just kind of show you the cards as they come, I guess. But let's see here. Spirit, give us one card. There it is. What do you know? It's the Emperor. So you have the Emperor and the Empress. We have a matching couple here. We have the twin flames. We have magic in the air. We have enlightenment. We have awakenings. We have realization of the soul connection, going beyond the grave. Here we have, yeah, a lot of innovation to the way this connection is to be accessed. I keep hearing accessed. Communication being key here. We have root chakra here with the Emperor. He's kind of drowning in his own sorrows. He's got a bottle here in his hand and he's covering his head. He's like almost like he's hiding, but it's not really, that's not really what I'm getting from. He's exhausted and he's kind of just like, holy crap, when is this thing gonna go? And it's like it's this chess game that he's playing here. He's feels like he's playing chess and he's just like he's done making moves. As far as being I feel that, you know, it's just like, what do I do? It's like my hands are tied. What do I, how do I, or what do I, which way do I, it's kind of that kind of energy here. So yeah, and this Empress too is just like kind of happy and basking on this beach here, but at the same time her head's in the clouds here. So both of them really exhausted with this energy here. When is this gonna happen? When is this gonna take place? What do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? You know, it's do I do anything, or is this happening in divine timing? Of course it is. Is this divinely guided? Of course it is. But like, well, what do I do now? It's like, what am I waiting for? I don't know. Let's find out. What are we waiting for? Let's find out. Let us find out. So innovation was also the card there. Let's touch on that for a second. We've got innovation, using the hands to make the magic happen right here. We have the Emperor here sitting in the bathtub here, wallowing in his sorrows here. But it's like, if he just jump out of the tub and get his ass to work, he could really innovate this thing here and create a new way of approaching this. He's very creative, of course, but he's been in a kind of a writer's block kind of a mentality here. But let's dive right into some tarot cards, and let's see. We'll use these ones right here. Is that the one, Spirit? Yeah, we're gonna use these right here. This is an angel tarot deck here. Let's see what's going on. So the major arcana are more long-term cards when you look at it in the long scope of things. So this is kind of why I wanted to create the major arcana first, is to be able to tap into those long-term energies. Don't we all want a little bit of the long-term energies? Let's see, Spirit. Let's find out, what are we waiting for? What's the holdup here? What is the holdup here? We just had one fly out here. We have the Page of Water. It's and it was in reverse. So the Page of Water looks like this in the upright. So it's this. It's something about an apology, but waiting for somebody to be sensitive or open-hearted, or show their intuition here, but it was in the reverse. So it's like not listening to their intuition, or not being open-hearted, kind of closed off at the heart, being oversensitive, you know, to certain things. I don't know. Let's find out. What is the hold up here is this lack of being open-hearted, lack of use of their intuition, and let's see, we got 2 cards here, and being oversensitive here. So we have the 3 of air, which is the 3 of swords, which is this broken-hearted energy, right? But there's angels here surrounding this individual. This shows a female in the card, but this sense of sorrow or forgiveness and healing is what it says on the card. So this sense of forgiveness. So this could be like waiting for an apology here. This right here, giving an apology, but this would be waiting for an apology. So, and because there's a lot of sorrow and a need for forgiveness and some healing that needs to take place between the two. Although they're connected at the heart space, as she's pointing here, there's something that took place that was heartbreaking in some way. But we have the Chariot here showing up, another that long-term energy showing up for us here, and it's willpower, victory. It's being the victor. It's having the recognition that one deserves, at the enlightenment and moving forward, fast-paced, moving forward, being victorious, having balance in their energy here. So this is energy that's I mean, with this being two soulmates that are being viewed as twin flames, they feel each other at the heart. Their souls are been calibrated into one, you know, and it's like the Chariot card I showed you out of my deck. It's as a zebra, you know, so it's like this balanced energy finally here, this enlightenment finally here, you know, and moving forward. Yeah, getting the recognition that one deserves finally here. Let's see what else, what is holding up this connection here? What is holding up this connection in our collective here? What is holding up this connection, Spirit? What is holding up this connection here? We have the 7 of Fire, challenge, determination, and resistance. So there's this energy of feeling like they have to fight the urges to reach out, to you know, defend themselves as they go through healing. Or this Wand's energy is like passionate energy to defend their passions. So there's resistance that's been on as a blockage is what I'm getting, a blockage in the connection. That's 2 7s in a row here, so 77 might mean something to you. But yeah, look that angel number up, which I can do for you right now. Let's see what angel number 77 is, because we have 2 7s on the board. Let's see what this holdup is, what the blockage is. And it says, prepare for the best. Good news is coming and positive changes are unfolding. So that's pretty cool. I like to see that. Let's go to page 77 and what Jesus would say about this. Page 77. I'll show you the book, but this is, I tend to use this book. It's been pretty helpful in my tarot readings. But this is kind of getting Jesus's input on the situation. But this would say March 10th. So this might be a significant date. It's in the near future. And it says, I'm feeding you from my fountain of wisdom, and you can trust yourself to speak. For your words shall be as a gushing stream, sparkling with fresh, pure, and life-giving authority. You bring my Father much pleasure when you speak the glistening expressions of his own mind to those who need to hear. Trust my words in your mouth. I have given you the tongue of a disciple, with words in their proper season to those who are weary, including yourself. I awaken you morning by morning. I awaken you to hear from me. So very powerful. I think that's, wow, just how that all unfolded and where I went with all that was pretty interesting. But that's more than interesting. That was enlightening. So yeah, let's see what else we have here. The energies here, the blockages, what's holding this up. We have this is the High Priestess, and it was in reverse, but let's look at it in the upright so you can get the energy here. See it for what it is. The number 2 is on the card. but it's intuition, wisdom, and patience. So again, like this lack of using the intuition, using the abilities that are innate, really. And it says wisdom and patience. So not being wise and being impatient is kind of what the holdup is. Building up resentment and anger towards the person because of the situation, and that's definitely going to be a holdup here. But we also have the Four of Fire, the Four of Wands here. This is, I'll give you some more time to look at that card to kind of get so break dancing, so dancing around. I putting on a show kind of is what I'm getting from the card here. It has a number 4 on his shirt here. So you know the name of the channel. I'm really partial to 4. And this is one of those cards I really am partial to. But prosperity, contentment, and celebration. So this is being a holdup. So this could be somebody's in a commitment already, or it appears as though they're in a commitment, but it's just charades. And pretending to be happy when they're not, or vice versa, being happy and pretending that they're not. But this is obviously a connection that knows of one another, but is really kind of holding back the words here, but not using the intuition here. This being in reverse, this is coming to as a surprise to the High Priestess that maybe this is all charades. This is all some kind of a hoax, or some kind of facade that's been painted here, or an assumption that's been made on the part of a High Priestess. And I think the energy between the two are both very intuitive beings. We have 2 cards previous to that coming out about intuition here. So, but healing hearts here. This is a healing connection, and obviously there's that healing heart here, wallowing in sorrows between the two here. Kind of missing one another without ever having to meet one another in this lifetime. And maybe they have met each other in this lifetime, but yeah, or in passing, or something. But here we have some more energy, Spirit. Is there any more energy as far as what can bring them together? This is the Queen of Fire. This could be a fire energy here. Queen of Fire. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It's in the intelligence, exuberant, and determination. So bringing this to the forefront in communication, I think is what's going to fire this thing forward. Give it the passion that it needs here to plunge forward here. There's somebody on her heart's mind. You can see that enlightenment around a crown here, about a king. She's kind of looking off into the distance with this look on her face, like there he is, or there she is, kind of sitting in this comfortable chair here. But like, oh my gosh, it's like she's holding up her hand like, oh shit. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna come here? And then it's we have this release, transformation and freedom and endings. This release is what came out here. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes here. But this was in reverse, which you shouldn't be too concerned about. This just means that this is taking place. This has been taking place, but this lack of using the intuition or tapping into the heart space, you would feel this phoenix rising here. But in the reverse, it's this release is this catch. So it's been caught. There's a catch here. Opposite of release is catch, right? So there's a catch here. What is the catch? What is the catch? What is the catch, Spirit? What is the catch? We also have 13 on the card. The catch is the 10 of Cups. This is happy family. This is love. This is blessings. This is togetherness. This is looking forward to a bright future. 10 of Cups is emotional fulfillment on both parts here. That's the catch. That's what she's looking at. You can see that's what she's looking at and going, yes, that is my dream. This is in the clouds here. You can see here the connection in the clouds. She's in the clouds here. She's in the clouds. She's thinking about that connection here in the clouds. And she goes, yes, that's for me. Yes, that's the catch. This is the catch. Beautiful. All right, Spirit, is there any others that need to come out at this time? Is there any others that need to come out at this time? All right, we have right here the Five of Air. This is, you know, kind of that Five of Swords energy. This is mistakes, melodrama, reassessment. So you can tie this back into the Emperor here. This chessboard. You know, and I mentioned that just a second ago about not wanting to make a move here. So this is, you know, dwelling on past mistakes. You can see he's wallowing in his sorrows. He's realizing his own mistakes and what it is that he's done to kind of breadcrumb or to slow play his Empress here. He slow played her and didn't realize the holdup that he was holding for her. And so that's why she's kind of looking at the situation like, is he ready really, or is he not? I don't understand. But yeah, so this is the energy. Yeah, that's what I see here. I see, you know, the color spectrum being emphasized here, the rainbow. This is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, but there's also a saying that I like, and it's the after every storm is a rainbow. So after every trial, there's a blessing. So that's what I'm getting from all of that energy here. But we also have the 3 and the 1, as I made mention of that, is 4. So we have 2 4s on the table, 44. Very partial to 4s, but we also have the Emperor, who is also a number 4. So yeah, I think that's very powerful energies. We got the 444. We can go ahead and look at that as we kind of wrap this reading up a little bit here. Let's let you know what 444 means. It says, you are surrounded by 100,000 angels. Miracles are happening before your eyes. There you go. And then let's get a crystal here to kind of close out this reading. A crystal that you can carry with you or in your mind's eye. Wink, wink on that. So you don't have to necessarily buy anything. You can actually come across this crystal, or you can see this crystal, and it would be like like a validation or a clarification, or I guess a sense of clarity, but kind of clue you in as to this reading meaning something to you. This is this reading was for you for sure. You know, let's see what we have here though. We have this stone. If you see this stone somewhere out there in your journeys, then this reading is for you for sure. But it's called a blue lace agate. It's a peace, gentle, and new beginnings. That's what we started the reading with, is this portal, right? This number 1, new beginning. And it says, blue lace agate is your supportive nudge in the right direction, whispering words of encouragement when you experience self-doubt. It opens your throat chakra and helps ease any blockages in your self-expression. Being seen and heard is a priority. Your feelings are valid and important too. Don't worry about what others will think. Release all fear of judgment and get ready to leave any thoughts of inadequacy behind. Blue lace agate encourages you to start anew because every day is a fresh beginning. It's in the zodiac of Gemini and Pisces. And in the governing planet of Mercury. Boom. That's your reading, collective. This is the objective, and I hope that you have a wonderful day, and hopefully you see more from me. I really enjoy what I'm doing right now, and it fits. So I'll talk to you later. That's 39:44 on the clock. Namaste.